I'm back. And I have it.
It comes in denim, aren't so crazy, like obsessive. It comes in denim, yeah.
Oh, it goes to 100 folders. There, and there. I'm not kidding you. So X has changed their system. The way that they do things is there's like an inbox where you get DMs, and then you also would get requests there. Like a month ago, they changed it and they separated it, and I didn't realize that. So now my entire inbox is full. Oh crap! I haven't looked at this in 100 years. Okay. Okay. Well, I found. All right. Maybe I can find it now. Hold on. I had absolutely no idea that that system changed. So I have an insane amount of things in my inbox that I'm going to have to sift through at some point. I mean, that's ridiculous how many are in there. Yikes. No, for some reason I didn't get it. I'm searching and I don't see it anywhere. Oh, wait, is this it? Oh, I think I got it. Okay, cool. I got it. That took forever. I got it now. Sweet. Okay, I also saved that to the slideshow folder. So that may work. All right, it depends on many factors, like is it widescreen and stuff like that, but I have saved it to the folder. I hope it works. Oh, guess what? Apparently my Steam controller just got delivered. Yeah, this is saying it literally just got dropped off at my doorstep. Would you guys like to do a live Steam controller unboxing here on the morning show today out of nowhere, impromptu? We could. I mean, I didn't hype it up or anything because I didn't know it was going to arrive. No? No, forget it. Okay, never mind. Forget it. Steam controller, I'll return it. It's not important. I'll return it. That's okay. Stick to the schedule. All right, good point. Just stick to the schedule. That's right. Absolutely no. We can't change the schedule. We can't do stuff impromptu on the fly. That's ridiculous. What a crazy notion. What do you mean, yes? Now people are saying, yes, let's do it. What do you mean? Well, shall I at least confirm it's down there? All right, let me go check. I've paused the recording. Let me go get it if it's there. Obviously, I don't want to leave it on my doorstep. I'll be right back. I'm back. And I have it. It's here finally. Some people had this like Friday. I didn't get it till today, Tuesday morning. The Steam controller, everybody. Are we excited? Are you excited to see the Steam controller? Well, hold on one second here. Did I like post up about it to say we're about to do this? Maybe we get some more people. There we go. Okay, so give me a second here. Let me post up that we're doing it right now. Draven says I should do it tomorrow on the Level 1 podcast. Well, here's the thing. If I can get this thing initially charging for like a half an hour, we might be able to use it today for Directive 8020. Like we could actually test it live while I play Directive 8020, you know? And tomorrow we're doing Pokemon, but we could test it tomorrow with Mouse PI for Hire. We could test it on Friday with Fighting Games. So we could test it quickly, you know? All right. All right, let's post up. All right, ready? Let's take a look at this thing. Let's live unbox it. Here it is. So it says Steam controller on the front. Your games at your fingertips. Steam controller. Has it written around the sides there. On the back, I believe it says it comes with its cable and it has that special attachment that you snap to the back magnetically to charge it. You don't have to plug the cable in. It's like a magnetic connection to actually charge the controller. One of the fancy things. Okay. And this will be interesting to see what it works like with different games with the touchpads. I've never had like a touchpad controller like this before. So interesting. All right, it has a little zip sticker here that I guess is holding it closed. So you gotta, I guess, pull that open. And now I've immediately reduced the value of the controller by half just by pulling that one tab. That's it. It's considered open box now. See that? Darn, I should have sold it on eBay for $300 like everyone else is doing. Okay, so here we are. Steam controller unboxing. Oh my God. Okay, so it has some stuff up top here. It looks like it's showing you power. I guess the power button. I guess it's showing you the wirelessly. It connects to your PC or phone. I guess it's saying. It's actually showing a phone there. So I guess you could plug it into your phone and use it as a controller with your phone too, which I did not know. And then we have, what's this? What the hell's that? I don't know. I have no idea. We'll have to look at all this in a second. All right, but first, let's actually take the controller out. And immediately when I lift the controller up, it's funny. The top of the box is heavier than the bottom. So the box becomes lopsided and leans back. So here it is. This is this Valve Steam controller. It actually says Valve printed on the back. See that? Nice and fancy. Is it heavy? It's heavier. It is heavier than my Razer Wolverine. The Razer Wolverine is a lighter pad. This is a heavier pad. I must have either a bigger battery or something in it. I'm not sure. Wow, it does feel a little weird being so long. Totally weird, to be honest with you. Thumbsticks, they feel a little bit tighter than the Razer Wolverine. Like the Razer Wolverine's thumbsticks, I would argue, are a little bit looser than these. These have a little bit more tightness to them. This D-pad, I wonder, because like I said, I want to play the Street Fighter with this on Friday, and I wonder how well this D-pad is going to work for fighting games. I don't know. It's a very small D-pad. I don't know. I'm not feeling too confident about being able to do like 360s and stuff with Zangief with this thing. Ooh, I will say this right from the get-go. The face buttons, two problems, I think, with the face buttons. Number one, they seem really small and close together. Again, compared to my Razer Wolverine pad, where the buttons are definitely larger and more spaced out. You can see that blatantly there. But also, they are that hard, shiny plastic type. And I just had a controller that was like this in the Xbox Elite 2 controller. And I can tell you from a fact, when I was playing Silksong, that if you do like games you have to keep tapping fast and platforming, it actually makes a callus on your thumb. I still kind of have a callus on my thumb from back in the fall playing Silksong. And these buttons are very close together, like really crunched up together compared to a normal controller. So I wonder how that's going to factor into gameplay of certain games. Okay. And then we have our touchpads, which is completely unique. I've never had any game pad with a touchpad like this before. I guess we'll have to see. I wonder if these will work with various different games, or if they only work with certain kinds of games. I wonder. Triggers feel standard. Nothing special. Same thing with the shoulder buttons. Okay. Oh, and then we got, that's right, we have the underside buttons too, which pretty much almost all controllers now, besides the stock controllers from like Sony and Xbox, they all have these extra buttons now. And there's where the charger is going to connect right there, right? So here is the charger unit, which plugs into a USB cable, and that's just supposed to snap on magnetically, I believe. There you go. Just like that. It snaps on and off to charge. So you don't have to be plugging a cable in or out of this thing. It just snaps on. Okay? Cool. So, what else comes in the box? Let's find out. So this opens up, and here's your USB cable that you're supposed to plug that little wireless adapter into, which I'm probably going to go plug in right now so that it could start charging during the morning show. And of course, it comes with a booklet that probably explains the basics. Let's see. Get my reading glasses on here. We'll see what it says to do. Let me read this. Safety instructions. Warning, magnetic parts. Warning, there's a magnet both in the controller and a magnetic puck. And it can attract other metallic items. Skin irritation. Could cause skin irritation. Interesting. Regulatory information. Oh, that's it. This is just a warnings booklet. There's no instructions here. This is literally just warnings in like every language possible. That's it. There's nothing else there. It doesn't even tell you how to use it. Yeah. So, I guess we're just going to go plug this in. Like, there's nothing else in here. There's no instructions. I'm assuming what you do is you just take the puck from down here and you plug it into the USB cable. Like that. You go plug it in via USB. And, you snap the guy together like this. There you go. And I guess that's how it syncs and charges with your computer. Now, I'm assuming there's going to be software and stuff for it, but we won't know till it's plugged in. So I guess I should go plug it in, and I guess we're going to see what happens. If the computer will just auto-detect it and do driver updates or whatever. All right, let's go, I guess, right? Let's go plug it in. Here it is. Steam controller in all of its glory. Here it is with the puck attached to the back. Magnetically. Which is pretty nifty that you don't have to plug the cord in. You just snap it on there. All right, let me go plug it in. So it is blinking orange right now. It's actually pulsating orange. It has a light on the front. I'm assuming that's the battery indicator. And it's pulsating orange right now. I guess that means it's charging. But for what I'm to understand, the way it does updates and everything, it's through that puck. So I don't know how we get it to sync with Steam so that it'll work. Do we just have to have it charge first? Can we turn it on? Perhaps if I hold the button down, maybe it turns on and then it'll sync with Steam. There's no instructions. So I guess I'll go try, because right now I have Steam opened and nothing happened. Yeah, I have Steam opened right now and it hasn't reacted as if I plugged any controller in. Nor am I being prompted for any driver updates or anything like that, which leads me to believe that the PC hasn't detected that it's plugged in yet. So I guess. Let's go. Let me get everything back in order here. I guess let's go turn it on because it's not on. It's pulsating, meaning it's probably charging. But I don't think that it's actually formally been activated yet. So let's go turn it on then, right? Let me go turn it on and see if then it'll sync. Okay. And, I'm obviously interested and excited to try it out with the new release today, Detective 8020. I wonder how the touchpads will work with the game. Can you move like a cursor around and select the dialogue options and stuff? I guess we'll have to see. Cool. I'm fighting with Windows right now. Windows doesn't want to work. It's really giving me problems, so give me a second here, okay? For the distraction, what happens is I had a window open, a tip came in. I go to do it, and Windows says, oh, we want to auto-snap that window to full screen so you can't see anything. No. Okay. How annoying. All right, now I can delete all this stuff. There we go. Let's do this. Almost ready, guys. Sorry. Again, sorry. Didn't intend for that to happen. Windows is being stupid. Okay, that's better. Okay. So, we have some time to kill. We'll hang out for about another 20, 30 minutes to build up some attendance and to have this controller charge, because it is charging right now. It's a glowing amber, I guess, means that the controller's charging. And then we'll try the controller during Directive 8020 and see how it works. It'll be a live first testing ever, okay? No, I don't know, Madville. He says, is 8020 an 8-hour game? I don't know. I don't spoil myself. Like I said, Supermassive Games have made games that were like 3 hours long and games that were like 8+ hours long. So I don't know how long this one will be. I mean, this one, there hasn't been one in a very long time. I think full price this game is $50. I think it's $49.99, I think. Ooh. The top of my thermos was not on properly and it was leaking. Okay. What are my ratings or rankings for the past horror story games from this company? Well, I would say Until Dawn is the best, only because that was the one that started it all. That one was a full-fledged game rather than episodic. It was actually a really lengthy game. It had a great cast of characters, I felt. It felt like an interactive, almost like a 90s slasher horror flick in a lot of ways. Very fun to choose the different things and see how it unfolds in the story. Lots of different alternating story paths where characters live or die by the end. I like that there's a twist right in the middle and the plot kind of spins on its head. It's really well done in that regard. It keeps you guessing. And honestly, like, that's really what got me into liking the interactive horror genre. Like, I had played Walking Dead from Telltale and stuff like that. Honestly, that was a lot more drama than horror. This is just like, you know, pretend like it's a horror movie and you're part of it, right? So I would say Until Dawn is the best. And then after that, I would say Little Hope was pretty darn close. I thought Little Hope was very, very good. And then I would probably say, what was that one? Is it House of Ashes or something? Ashes? That was the one with the vampires. That's probably the next one. And then I would probably say, see, here's the thing. Man of Medan is good, but Man of Medan is only good the first time you play it. And the reason I say that is because there's a twist in Man of Medan that you don't know until you're a certain length into the game. And once you get to that story point, once it's been spoiled for you, it's not that interesting anymore because you know what's going on. It's one of those situations where it's horror because you don't know what's going on. And once you figure it out, you're like, oh, You see? So, in that regard, it's good for one run, and then after that, you probably don't want to play it again. I would say, like, here's the thing. The absolute worst was definitely The Quarry. The Quarry was just a complete butt. Like, someone was farting into a game and then closed it up like in a paper bag and then said, here, try this. Oh, what's this, a game? Oh, that was The Quarry. Like, that was the absolute worst. Okay? Like, disgusting. But I would, like, I'm trying to think, like, what would be just above The Quarry? I don't, actually, to know the truth, I don't remember the last one they made in Dark Pictures Anthology. What was it called? Like, The Devil in Me? I literally don't remember it. I don't know why. I've forgotten it. So I guess it must not have been that good. If it's that forgettable of a game and I don't remember it at all, it couldn't have been good. So I think that's probably one of their worst things. So I would definitely say, like, Until Dawn and Little Hope and probably House of Ashes are maybe like top 3-ish. And then at the bottom, you've got The Quarry and whatever that Devil in Me is, because I don't remember it. What was the one that we did? That was the one that was the tie-in with Dead by Daylight. Because that game, the casting of Frank Stone. Yeah. Casting of Frank Stone was decent. It wasn't their best work, and it wasn't their worst work. It was kind of in the middle. It was lengthy, too, remember? I would say casting of Frank Stone is up there. Probably, it's definitely not as good as Until Dawn, and it's definitely not as good as Little Hope, but maybe it's like second tier. So yeah, let's do it by tiers. Top tier would be Until Dawn and Little Hope. Second tier would be House of Ashes and probably like casting of Frank Stone. Okay, and then third tier would be like Man of Medan, you know, and then maybe bottom tier is like The Quarry for sure. Like The Quarry is just the worst. Yeah. So there you go. That would be my ranking. And those are the ones I played, right? I don't know if they've made any more. There may have been one or two others. I think there was. Wasn't there the one that it was a murder investigation and it was a really short game? See, it's weird the way that these games have come out, because some of these games were in development for certain distribution networks that never came through. Like, for example, that game, The Quarry. You might be like, I don't understand why The Quarry even exists. It's not part of Dark Pictures. It wasn't really long enough or meaty enough to be its own standalone game. It was very bizarre. Why does that exist? It was being made for the Google gaming service. What the hell was it called? Google... I can't remember what it was called. You remember the Google cloud-based game service? It was a game made exclusively for that. And then that service fell through. Oh, Stadia. That's right. It was being made exclusively as a Google Stadia game. And then Stadia completely flopped. And by the time they finished the game, Stadia didn't even exist. So they had to release it. But it was like kind of a lost cause because everything was supposed to be the big horror game for Stadia. And Stadia had already failed. Same thing with, there was this other game that I remember I played it, but I can't remember what it was called. It was like a murder investigation game with the detectives and stuff. And it was very short, but it was still fun. It was entertaining. And that was another one that was specifically for something. And I can't remember what it was, but then they released it normally and no one played it because no one even knew it existed. So it's weird because they have bigger mainstream releases like Until Dawn and the Dark Pictures Anthology, and those are well known and they do well, but then they also like sneak release these other games that no one remembers. No, here's the thing. Stuart says, I heard the Until Dawn movie sucked. The Until Dawn movie did not suck. It just had nothing to do with Until Dawn. Like, they could have called that movie something else, and you would have been like, oh, that movie's great. It's actually a good horror movie. I very much enjoyed it. I was riveted the whole time. I was hooked on the plot, the characters. It has nothing to do with the game in any shape. Just ignore the fact it's called Until Dawn, and you'll actually like the movie. Someone tipped $1.50, says you should do tier listings. You're good at them and they're popular. For sure, they'll get you into the algorithm. If you do food, JRPGs, books, movies, and series of games. I already did. I used to do tier maker a few years ago on the DSP Reacts channel. Some of them did decently. You want to take a look?
I need banana, tasty banana, put banana